Hey guys, it's Candice, Trinice, and Fee, and this is BGB.
You know I said I want to be called Candice Alicia in 2019.
Well, guess what? You could really say your own name.
DJ Envy, you're saying our names.
Wow. See, we are starting on 1,000.
Yo 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 yo.
I thought that was
yo,
me,
yo.
though.
No.
Aren't you Angela
You're
Yee?
Angela Yee.
No, I am not Angela
I
Yee.
specifically said that you were Angela Yee because you be having your laptop up, bringing the facts up, and you always bring all that extra information. I am Charlamagne because I absolutely do not. But I would definitely have that jar of mayonnaise up here. They said that he keeps it in the studio.
Ew, that sounds gross.
It's closed.
It don't matter. It's still gonna go
You
bad.
gotta keep using it.
Why would it go bad? It's not.
Is
It
he
was just
leaving
a
it?
jar.
It's an expiration date on anything.
It's not open.
Is it-
It don't. You know, mayonnaise sits on the shelf, right? In the supermarket.
Yes.
I say mine sits in the fridge.
I'm
Once
talking
you
about-
buy it.
exactly, and open it.
Let's just check it and see if there's a date on it. Charlamagne, just
They
update
will
you.
have it. It's a so with mayonnaise. It's probably because
You know so much
can't
about
leave it out.
mayonnaise.
You
Let me
can't
call my
leave it
father.
out.
No. I'm saying
Let me call my
because
father
with
and tell him.
stuff that's on the shelf, there's usually a sell by date.
Yes.
With stuff that is in the refrigerated area, there's an expiration date. They do have a sell by date on there, but that sell by date is they have a use by date on shelf life stuff. They have a sell by date on refrigerated stuff. Because you have to sell it by this time in order for it to not go bad. But it's like, this is just on the shelf, so y'all can sell it whenever. But if you purchase this, you better use it before then.
Thanks.
You're welcome. So I'm sure he didn't open it up, especially since he doesn't want no open Caucasians in here.
Oh,
No, open.
open.
What does that even mean?
I was gonna say. I get open Caucasian, like
Free to roam, free to run their mouths, free to be disrespectful, free to be racist, open.
oh. I was
So,
gonna say. I
it's
just thought
probably
you could
just
just see them being
symbolism.
Caucasian. I didn't know that they like to be open. Like
They do.
undercover.
They're very
Some
open.
people are undercover.
Caucasians are the most open people ever.
That's
They're
true.
very
Remember
open.
that girl the other day that just walked up to me and told me how her father spilled a
Oh
beer
my
in her
god!
head?
Like she told us like
See,
her
I
whole
was
life
like,
story in like 1.5
okay.
seconds.
I love your hair. My dad spilled a beer in my head. Someone gonna say, yeah, my dad got drunk and cracked me over the head with the bottle one. I was like, shut up.
I still wish she was our waitress though, because she was much better than that
She
Coke
was.
core that we had.
No, she's a cold core. You know what?
Jeez.
Coke core unicorn.
Oh my God.
Jeez, like what happened?
I know she
Wait,
just set on ready
You
right
were,
now.
yeah. I mean, you were.
You guys
you
don't
were a
think
little
she was
rude.
using
first
drugs?
First of all, you were a little rude because the woman asked about the check, and you was like,
She was like,
"Is everybody going to be on the same check?" And
me.
Trinice
That was
answered,
me.
and she looked at you, and you like,
Legit.
Because why keep talking to her? We had to say everything to her multiple times anyway.
"This is fact." She was not a good waitress, but you know, you just combated her ignorance. Like, I mean, honestly.
Acted accordingly.
Okay, horrible segue. But today we're talking about I Be Knowin, Amanda
And
Seals.
clearly, she be knowing.
Amanda Seals comedy special. Now, I was super excited about it since I first heard about it. Looking forward to it. I follow Amanda on social media. I think she's educated, hilarious, beautiful. Like, she just deals with some things that I'm just like, exactly. I feel you.
Yeah,
I
I do
feel
feel like
you.
you be watching her shows like, yes,
Because
girl.
she just can,
That's just what I wanted to say.
yeah, she can bring
And I
life
be
to the
sitting
things that
watching
have
it
an issue.
like, let me get a dictionary.
Oh, God. But I just feel like even with all of this stuff, because she got a lot of flack on social media, a lot of people basically be in her DMs, and she will air them out, which I love. And they be basically telling her, like, you blowing this up, or it's not that big a deal. And she don't care. She will go through her story and say how she feels, has her rants, and all of that. And I respect it. I respect it. So I was excited about this special. And it's on HBO, just like Insecure was. Like, all of our Insecure girls are doing big things, super big things. I'm super excited for all of them.
Yeah, even if they're not doing it. Oh, sorry, I have to smack this now later. It's so good.
How good?
But even if it's not like the specials like this, I noticed that they're doing a lot of behind the scenes as far as production and stuff like that.
Somebody else
which is
getting a
honestly
special,
very
though.
great.
Or they got a series deal or something. Kelly? Was it Kelly?
Kelly, I believe. I think she's writing.
I thought she was writing.
What she said behind the scenes. I think something
But
like
is it a
that.
series, though?
I can't remember. And I know Molly has a book coming out.
Yeah.
We know Issa's gonna be in a movie again. And there's another like she's gonna be in Little, and then there's another movie she's doing a table read for like currently.
Oh, and my boy, what's my boy name? I cannot on Insecure. The
Lawrence.
No, the friend.
Chad.
Of Lawrence, Chad. You know he's doing big stuff,
big things,
which I love. He's been in a lot of shows that I like. That I was telling you about. He's so not typecast, which I love. When they don't get that.
Natasha Rothwell inks an overall deal with HBO.
Oh, good.
So yeah.
Okay,
So yeah.
I like her.
Everybody's doing huge major things.
Awesome guys. You're doing great.
It's the power of a good series. Like,
yeah,
all of them had this one show as a jumping off platform. Not to say they weren't doing anything before, because they were, but the success of this show, Insecure, helped to launch them into the things that they really want to do.
It's like all it takes is that one thing, and that's what we're hoping for. That one thing. Just putting it out there.
So yeah, I was super excited when we first heard about it. We posted about it, so we was we follow them, and I was like, I cannot wait because I didn't know how this was going to be. And all of that, because I'm really like, I watch stand up and I'm critiquing it. We had this conversation. I'm really about comedy. Like, if it's gonna be funny, be funny. If you're gonna be serious, I don't care about that. So what did you guys think about the special? I know me and Candace watched it together. So
y'all probably was dying, falling all laughing, huh?
Couple moments.
Someone took it a little slow.
I did.
You talking about me?
We didn't watch it.
You wanted to be so. You want to be attacked so bad.
She did.
Y'all talking about me?
When I talk about you, I make it very well known.
Boom, roasted.
Girl. Just say what you got.
Girl.
Yeah. So we were laughing. You know, there were some times we were, guffawing.
Yes, thank you.
At times, but I liked it off the back, and I really enjoyed it. I went to go see her Smart, Funny, and Black special that she was doing a tour. I want to say around the country. I don't really know what cities she went to, but I saw her in DC. So I think that her style is informative. Her style of comedy is informative yet hilarious. So it's like she educates you while making you laugh. And I was telling Trinice last night that she reminds me of Robin Thede, but just more so with a comedy format.
Okay. I think she reminds me of Trevor Noah. Have you ever seen his comedy, his stand up?
No.
Yeah, I saw his stand up.
He's the same way to me. He's very highly educated, and yeah, he's throwing you those under the carpet type of things. That's like, you should be mad about it, but it's just so funny that you have to laugh. So I like his humor. I liked it. I mean, well, let me say this. I started off liking it, and I was very tired, actually. Sorry, girl. When I was watching it, so I was beginning to rewatch it again, which meant you were gonna get more points for that, because I don't normally watch stuff twice and 3 or 4 times. So
that's true, because we did. Oh, you did watch them girls again.
What girl? Oh, yeah.
You know they're coming back out.
I know, but I think that they took out pointers.
The queens.
I think that some things have changed. Which is great.
And
now that I
has definitely
understand,
changed.
yes, that's what I'm saying. And those were my things.
Season.
I know. That's always how it is. I know. So, but anyway, yeah. So I liked it. I liked how she started off. Now. I know.
That's true. And a YouTube. So.
Yeah. Growth. So, I really liked it at the beginning. She was really catching me. I liked the way her entrance was and everything, all that. And the things that she was saying. And then she lost me for a moment. But like I said, that was when she started singing the
Negro National Anthem.
Yes.
What? Do you know the Negro National Anthem? All the verses?
No. I don't know all the verses.
I just want all of y'all to know there's not only one verse. It's 5 verses to the Negro National Anthem. So y'all just need to look it up.
It is very
and figure
long.
it out. I knew up until I think the 2nd or 3rd. Yeah. Because we had to learn it. I learned it in elementary school, actually.
I think
Candace is just shocked.
What? I'm saying I like that part, but it just, it was throwing me for a loop for a moment. So I had to catch back in.
Ooh,
Girl,
so you know she's converted.
I have
She
not
is
been
converted.
that for a very long time,
I have
girl.
not been that.
So stop taking me back. Oh, God, it's always one. So
Always wanted. Tired of the Black national
Oh,
anthem.
I didn't say I was tired of it. I didn't say that. I was just, I had to reel myself back in. Like, okay, this is still the stand up. So yeah. So I mean, I liked it, and then like towards the end part, I was a little shaky about it, but I would suggest it, to someone else to watch again. So.
I definitely like the style. Like when she started, like I said, social media is a big thing for her. And having her start like with her phone, like interacting with her audience because she knows her audience. And then just the whole thing, like who this is not for.
Right. Yeah. I
was
knew.
like,
I
this
said
is
Trinice
so-
is so respecting this right now. I know
This
she
is
is.
lovely. This is
Girl,
lovely. It's beautiful.
You act like you didn't even like it last night.
No.
That's
no.
so funny. You
That's
was
what
all
she
calling her
said.
like, you know that was fake, right?
I mean,
Yes, we get
Wait
it.
a minute.
Oh,
I'm
because
saying
you
this
talking about that hand?
yes, the
Yeah,
hand.
the hand. I was
and
like,
then
that's not
just
even
the-
her hand.
Just the setup of the screen. I was like, it's not properly developing. It wasn't that I didn't like what she was doing. I'm just pointing out that
Okay.
I can tell that this is done specifically
Right,
for this
right, right,
thing.
Always know what you could tell.
And so like when she gave the phone away and went into the special, like just the way they changed the shots up, like from the medium, the wide, with the interacting with the audience, I literally thought Whoopi Goldberg was in the audience. One of them women looked just like Whoopi Goldberg. I didn't find out what time, but I was like, oh my God, it's so lovely Whoopi Goldberg to support a young.
Oh,
And I had to
wow.
say, I'm sure that's not her.
She may have, you never know.
Maybe no, I don't
She
know.
They had
be
people
supporting.
there.
She be mad supporting people behind the scenes, which I love.
Y'all
I
heard
love
about
you, Whoopi.
Monique calling her out and telling her she basically don't know nothing and she shouldn't have told her anything.
What?
Yep.
She did that to Whoopi?
Yep. She said, "What does Whoopi
Because
know?"
Whoopi Goldberg told her she should have called and talked to her before.
Oh yeah.
And she
Oh
was
yeah,
like-
yeah. I remember that.
She was like, "I'm like, you don't know anything basically, and all you have done is played this game and let people take advantage of you. So you don't know what I'm talking about." Basically, she can't really hear her, and I'm like,
girl,
she just keep going.
burning.
But apparently she got
talking about legends.
she got
Up in flames.
residency in Las Vegas though. Y'all trying to go
got
see
what?
Monique?
No,
You know how they get shows? She has a show
I'm
in
good. I'm
Why?
good.
So she
Las
can what?
Vegas.
Try to. I'm not even talking about her.
Y'all so angry now. Anyway, back to the show. Whoopi Goldberg was not in the audience, but and then like they had the tighter shots to show like her expression,
Yes,
and
I
things
like
like
that.
that. Like I was like, this is really good. It's great.
Mm-hmm.
It was very clean, very simple. Because I know like watching Kevin Hart, he has a lot of like screen stuff and graphics and motion and stuff, and I was just like, this is different, and my only focus can literally be her. And she used like the mic stand as a prop and things like that, and I was like, this is great. Like
Yeah,
But you know,
it had to
people
be
do
all
that,
based on
like,
her.
Dave Chappelle's last special was
Yes.
him
Sitting down.
sitting down, like it really being intimate with an audience.
yeah, the second one, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And also like just with her, I mean, I'm not saying she doesn't have the ability to do all of that, but usually like when Kevin Hart was doing that stuff, those were like arenas that he was selling out.
Yeah.
So I think this was just like a more intimate, setting. And not to say that she can't get it, because I mean, depending on your goal, because I feel like as far as like when Dave Chappelle did that intimate one, he was, I don't know if I would call it a comeback. He been here before. So I don't know if I would call it a comeback, but I feel like he had a separate purpose behind it, especially because he broke down a lot of, his reasoning for
Leaving.
pretty much like making just disappearing for that.
That is true.
So I
That
think
is true.
his purpose for the intimacy, was the
Tell his
reason.
truth.
And I don't know what her end goal is, because I mean, if you can make tons of money, why not? But like I said, if she had a
I
purpose
think she wanted to
for-
start off. I think she wanted to be practical and start off, at a good place, and like you said, make it very intimate. And at the same time, I respected her for that. Not to be trying to do it way too big.
Yeah.
Right, no, I'm just talking about in the future. Like, I
Yeah,
don't know if her
yeah.
If she
future
build
goal
into
is to
that
do that,
Right.
or if it is to educate people
And
in
then-
a smaller setting.
And I know that she made, a statement towards the end. Well, at the end, actually, talking about they said we weren't going to do it. We couldn't do it or something like that. So she clearly had haters.
And she
that told
also
her not to do
executive
it.
produced this series.
Oh, that's great.
So that's a credit that she had. And also Stan Lathan worked on it. He was one of my VIPs, Black TV. Go back and check that. But yeah, the style was great. I agree with that. And I would say the special is more witty and clever than Fallout funny.
Right.
But
right.
I think that's her.
That's her style.
I'm just saying, like, for somebody watching it, because most people watch it.
Because when you think of a comedy special, you think, bust a gut. But it wasn't,
Oh, and I think she also chose that setting.
I know you did.
Because
because you understood it. But I'm just saying. I'm not saying I didn't understand it, but some of the stuff, because some of the stuff I just didn't. I just was like,
okay.
I had to go back. I know it's okay. I'm fine with it.
Oh my
So
God.
I was like, I don't have to be, you know what I'm saying? I don't expect to be like knowing it all. I just Google it, find out what it is, and then go back and listen to it again and be like, I get it. Yes. So.
But yeah, so just to speak to the setting, she made mention that she made mention of it on her social media, and I watched her Breakfast Club interview, and I also think I don't know if she said as much as she said it on her social on her Instagram post, but she did make mention of this being basically like a replay for her, because she said this was the same setting that the same set that she was on 10 years ago with the same director who was Stan. Because she did Deaf Poetry.
Oh, she did? I used to watch those.
Well, 10 years ago, what were you doing?
Watching Deaf Poetry.
Maybe, right. I probably did really see her and just didn't know. Didn't even realize it was her.
Her hair was different, so
Yeah, it was black. But yeah, so I think at the beginning I was sitting there, and like Candace will say, she said, I feel like it did start a little slow for me. I was just like, okay, all right, I see what she's saying. But it wasn't anything like, I was like, like it was a little chuckle at first.
Right.
And then I think once she got to that Harriet Tubman joke, that's when I started laughing.
Because you ignorant.
But that's because I just personally, because I know so much about slavery, I think it's funny. I have to make it funny. So it's certain things that I can.
Or she gonna go crazy, honey.
Yes, it's certain things that I can be like, oh, so I'm not the only one to make slavery jokes, and I don't have to feel like a jerk. And so like when she got to the Harriet Tubman thing, I was dying laughing, and then a couple other ones after that, like even the whole catcalling thing, I thought that was funny. So it was I would say, and like even the Negro National Anthem, like Candace said, I think she's really doing a good job to educate and inform as well, because so many people really did not know that.
Right.
Like they really don't have a clue.
And she said that she was like, what'd she say? I know some of y'all had no clue that this was what it was.
The white people was
your white people?
They're having meetings.
Right.
So funny.
It was funny when she said that she didn't know about it until one of her white friends told her.
Yeah.
Do you want us to play your national anthem?
And she was like, y'all need to know our national anthem. We know y'all's. When she started singing Hold On by Wilson Phillips, that was hilarious. And also, every time when she would say a white man said it, she would go, I was hollering. That was hilarious. Because that's exactly what I think y'all all sound like. And it's just true. It's just true.
God.
And certain
when she was
things
talking about that delete. That hit us, I was like,
I don't delete my emails.
I know. See, this is
all right, Hillary.
I did. Delete. Don't say that. No. Petty check.
I delete
but
mine.
I sent them, and then I asked my supervisor, "Was that okay?" And then she said,
"I was very appalled. Like you don't do that afterwards because
it's too late.
Is it okay if I fire you? Is that okay?"
No, I'm confident in what I say, and if I give you the opportunity to correct me the first time, then you can't fire me on the first attempt. So what you can do is,
if you have to ask, then you probably know.
Well, I was told that my emails are very professional and to the point, and my supervisor, while she does get buck, and I appreciate her, she's just my kind of girl. She be having my back on anything, so
that's good.
Yep.
And even like when she talked about like duality in the workplace and how you got to be a certain way, one this or that, and she was saying how the one black girl, what's her name, Renita?
Yes.
Renita was in her office and the white girl was basically crying because she said she changed her hair from a short pixie cut to faux locks, and so she didn't know who she was.
Yeah.
And now she's a racist. And I was like, it's true, because people at my job call me somebody else all the time, and this person has dreads, and we can clearly see I have colored hair. We literally probably both just black and tall. and this one man was talking to me for 20 minutes.
Well,
telling me his remember this conversation we had, this, that, and I'm like, no. And I was thinking like maybe he did talk to me and I didn't, because I do get them confused sometimes too. But no, I'm joking. So so he was talking and I was like, what is he talking about? He was like, you remember my nephew? And I was like, no. And then I was like,
he was like, oh, that was Renita.
Then the light bulb went off and I was like, I think you think I'm somebody else. He was like, what? I think you think I'm someone else. And he was like, no. I was like, I'm not Glenda. And he was like,
get out of here,
I am
girl.
so sorry. He kept apologizing. And after that, he just started avoiding me so he didn't feel bad. Like, literally, he would just be like, goes the other way, takes the long way. And I was just like,
I've experienced that for the first time the other...
how did it feel?
Well, because, guys, I just got a job. So
Tommy, Calvin's got a job, y'all.
Everyone's just so upset about me having this job because they
Don't
say
that,
I don't
I
need
am
it.
not upset.
However, I do not need it, but I desire to work.
I'm not upset.
So,
you specifically
anymore.
said you want her to quit that job because that little boy be whipping her.
I did not specifically say that. Do not lie on me again.
Oh my God.
You literally said that.
Oh, she's
okay.
lying.
So anyway, I experienced some new stuff in the workplace. So now, when I hear workplace
her
stories,
work cherry.
Yeah, I was just, I did not mean to say yeah to that.
I said that for
turn
everything.
into a little white boy? I mean, say yeah to that.
So
it's that workplace.
Anyway,
definitely a little white boy rubbing off on her.
So whatever.
Probably
So
getting
I
excited.
was walking down the hallway,
That's how you was walking?
Yeah.
Because she's little.
Yeah, and I was speed walking. So somebody was like,
She's running.
hey girl, blah, 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 blah. Just start talking. I'm just like, I don't even know you. So, but I was being cordial or whatever. So then,
that was you being cordial?
I don't even know you. And
Do
Wavo.
we know each other?
I didn't even say.
Have you seen me before?
I didn't say.
Then why are you looking me in my face?
All right, Karen.
I didn't say it. I just felt it. So,
I just felt it.
So, I ended up going into our break room because I was trying to get a piece of candy first, to help me get through that day. And and the person proceeded to say, I was talking to her and I thought, don't she look like Miss Johnson? Something. And I was just like, I wanted to say so bad. The only reason why you think that I'm Miss Johnson is because we both got big breasts and I'm black. That's it.
Oh, that's all you have in common?
Yes.
Miss Johnson wear a bun?
No.
Does she have glasses that don't work?
She does have glasses. I just need to get my prescription fixed. Don't get it twisted. But anyhow, yeah, I was just so offended. I was just like, but then why'd you bring all these other people into it? They was like, oh yeah, no,
because they gotta have their racist community to be like, come on, prove that we're not, prove that we can tell them apart. Come on, right. And I was just like, that's the only reason.
When since I've been in my new job, I had my hair 4 different ways.
And I be wanting to do my hair,
But you don't want to deal with that?
No, well, with my children, if I come in looking a different way, it might get a reaction that is not good for me.
Oh, okay.
Like, who's this? Or
yeah, I got you.
I'm not familiar, so I can't really do too much.
They can adjust.
Boxing yourself.
My sister has special needs, and like the first time when I started changing my hair, she would look at me like, "Wait a minute, I don't know you." But after a while, But I get it. It's your work, and it takes a longer time to get that. I gotta break them in. Yeah.
But yeah.
Why would you start and then do that?
I didn't know if y'all was gonna stop talking. So they don't think that I'm a different person. They just don't know me at all.
They don't know you at all. Like your name at all.
They don't talk to me.
What?
Until I speak to someone else. Yeah, like if I come in there with a different hairstyle, they just be like, "Oh my goodness, that's why I didn't speak earlier because I didn't know that was you." So you ignore the new person. So welcoming.
I don't understand why white people do not get that we can change our hair. Like, it'd be so frustrating. I told you about the guy at my job that always be like, did you do something different with your hair? Did you? Like, literally, I moved my part, and he was like, did you do
What, like
I don't
want to cross the line.
Can I touch your hair? And I'm like, no,
you
you can't touch my hair. And I told you about that time when he smacked my head off my head, and I was about to really go off in that workplace, and I had to remind myself that I needed that job.
Different.
And they do play
play
different. Like it's just they play with stuff that you don't play with, like food, personal space.
Girl, you play with fire.
Hair.
There's no topping that.
Fire is different, but food, personal space, hair. Like you don't do that stuff to black people. Like you don't do that, and they need to understand that it's a whole different.
It is definitely about
cultural.
Like I think that they should like all these things that I have to watch. What are they called?
Training.
These training things that I have to watch.
Training
They definitely need to put that in
for coloreds. This is how you deal with multicultural.
They have it. It's diversity training.
That's it.
But they don't respect
I just took
it.
that class. I totally just took it.
My manager, we got on the elevator the other day, and she was like, what floor are you going to? And I was like, she's like, oh my gosh. Hi, I'm so sorry. And I was like, yeah, it's okay.
Oh, God.
Wow.
That is a shame.
That's crazy.
Well,
it's easy now since I made my transition to the other side.
Yeah. Because you've been there.
I'm the only black female that's doing my job, so they know me.
This
it's
doing
not
my
anybody
job.
else.
So except for black people in there, but they're not doing their job.
No. There's no other black female.
Oh, okay.
It's black men, but there's no other black female that has my job.
So they can't get you confused. Basically.
Yeah, I'm the only.
But when another one come in, honey, you gonna be struggling.
Yeah, it took all these years, over 70 years, for them to get a black female. So I'm pretty good. I think my name will go down in history books, which is great since I'm a historian. But Amanda talked about personal space in her in her special, and that was funny because she was saying how when she kept changing his name from Prince Matthew, Prince Richard, Prince William, I was screaming. Those things are funny to me. It's like, oh God, you're hilarious. And I was also looking, like, while we were watching it, I was looking to the people that was live tweeting with the show. And I was just like, a lot of people had a lot of positive feedback. I did see a couple people that was like, I wish that she was funny. And I was like,
people always doing that.
they are. But just because she's not funny to you doesn't mean that she's not funny. It just means that's not your cup of tea.
No tea, no shade, but she did remember all her jokes, so.
Right.
Oh, do not. I told you you're not making that a verb. I told you that the other day.
What I said was no tea, no shade, not no Tiffany Haddish.
Oh my God. It's all tea and all shade right now. This is exactly what this is.
Oh.
I didn't make it a verb.
So anyway, I know.
That is my young aunt, so it's
you
fine.
had to talk with her after that happened?
You let her know.
What she
Girl,
She just said she's going to get some training, go some improv, and pull it together.
Okay.
And that's what I thought she should do anyway.
Yeah, some people
I don't think so hard.
Yeah, I think that some people, like, you got to know your limits.
She's still new in the game. If we're going to be honest, when you look at
Kevin Hart's old into it. Oh, right.
Comedy specials, he's not that funny, and he told the same jokes over and over and over and over again. So,
yeah, he had to grow into it. So,
well, a lot of people don't think that he's funny. Oh, a lot of people don't think that he's funny either. Like, that's an acquired humor.
Yes,
and I think he's more of a physical comedian.
Funny?
Yeah, like he does the noises and that sort of stuff.
Oh, that's his gimmick.
And I think that Amanda is more of the intellect and
like I
actual
think
issues. And Trevor Noah, like I think her, Trevor Noah are in that same sort of
But I feel like that
genre.
Genre. Oh, I thought you said Rihanna.
No, I was saying, you know how we have genres.
Apparently, she's coming out with a new album.
We'll see. That's probably her new makeup.
But anyway, I feel like we have different ones within the comedic family.
Yeah.
You know
also, just a side note, since we talked about Rihanna, watch that Fenty ad that New York did about Fenty, because it's hilarious. Watch that all New 8 York minutes and 20. Yes.
New York.
Yes.
Flavor
Tiffany. Yes.
Yes.
Oh.
What was her last name?
Pollard, or something like that.
She did an ad?
Yes, and it's hilarious.
She looks better.
And it's hysterical. Watch that because
might be the Fenty.
It's great.
Rihanna.
It might be.
Oh.
And literally everybody's saying that it's the best ad that they've ever seen, and they literally watched the whole entire thing. 8 minutes. It's over 8 minutes. Yeah. You'll see when you watch it.
I was gonna say I'll watch it.
Because
I kind of thought she was hilarious when she did all them reality shows.
She was drama.
Yeah. That's what made her hilarious. Not hilarious. Go get no comedy show, girl. Just
she gonna get a reality show first. This is me on the road to a comedy show.
4 or 5.
It will be. I was just watching an old episode when she had some sort of witch lady come in, and she was telling the men that was coming to love her that they had to sign a blood contract to say that. I was like,
she's all the way crazy.
I said,
though.
this too much.
Yeah.
Like, I'm not about to sign in blood for something that you still got to choose on. Girl, no, no. But anyway, I enjoyed the special, the whole singing and stuff. So she has songs that she sings on her.
I was gonna say she has a very good voice too.
I think
most comedians.
Most comedians do, you think?
I think
you saying singing voice or speaking
I feel
voice?
like if they I'm talking about singing voice. Like I felt like I don't know, maybe if I was because I was looking at her as one of them actresses that could do a little bit of it all.
Say. A lot of actresses have that feature where they have to be more of a
Jane of all trades.
Yeah.
Yes. And that's so
or Jack.
Yes. So that's what I thought of when I actually heard her start singing. I was like, oh, because sometimes when people start seeing those other characteristics in you, then they get picked up for other things. Mm-hmm. So I was thinking, oh, she, if she's really good with it, she could go to Broadway. It's certain things, So, girl, I'm putting you out there. I'm putting you in there. Oh, right.
But I mean, even if she just gets like a well, I wouldn't say a Trevor Noah show. I thought Robin Thede show was amazing. I'm sad that it got canceled. And I thought it just brought a whole different element to BET, which sucks that we don't have it anymore. But I feel like that's an area she would thrive in because she does a great job of dealing with heavy issues in a way that people can understand and also relate.
See, the thing about it is,
Amanda.
I think there's some good show that we have some good quality shows, but it's the network that people are choosing to go on.
Y'all
and
know
I think
that's
their
network?
failure. What's
it's called Clio TV.
Mm-hmm. Cleo? Cleo's still out here?
No, she's deceased.
Dead.
Rest in peace,
Oh,
Cleo.
I was going to say.
She's not resting in peace.
Oh, my God.
She definitely ain't. But
Oh, my goodness. Anyway, but yeah, it's called Clio TV. I heard about it on the radio.
why is it called Cleo?
I don't know. I haven't.
They were supposed to have two new black networks that were coming out. One was called like Afro something, and that's supposed to be one, I think.
And I think I was looking through and they was doing reruns. First of all, Girlfriends was on there.
So I know you was
A
on
Living Single was on there, and it was another show. And I was like, okay.
And you know what? Maybe that's why they got rid of Fuse.
Oh.
Because they make it run for other networks.
Oh.
So yeah, I'm gonna look into that. I guess we can.
Oh, sorry. Fuse is not completely canceled. It's just not on Xfinity anymore. So maybe if you have DirecTV, then you can still get it.
Yeah, because I was trying to see if DirecTV had Clio TV, but the person I was talking to said they didn't see it. So I was like,
you can probably just look it up online, like a lineup of all the channels that they have.
But yeah, I just think that, like you said, unfortunately, it's the networks. But it's so many good things. Like even if they took it to an online format,
right?
I think Robin Thede could have still succeeded. But
because that white lady, what was that white lady? She used to have that weekly show on Netflix. Her name was Chelsea. Yeah,
Chelsea lately.
It's the Asian, not Asian. He's
oh my gosh, this Asian lady does have a show on Netflix now. It's called Tidy. Yes.
Yeah.
She's funny. She was, God. It was. All I saw was a preview, but I was cracking up, and it's not supposed to be that kind of show. So.
Well, y'all know she likes trashy stuff.
Is it the pregnant one?
No,
she's not pregnant.
That's Ellie Wong. Or something like that.
She's funny.
She has a special. This lady has a actual
show.
show.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
She loves clutter, and she tidies people's houses up. And like fixes it, organizes it.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, because they had it was an error where like the screen for her show that was promoting it was this man with a gun, and they was like, she getting real serious about tidying up, ain't she?
Wow.
But I don't know what happened, but it was just like a graphic error where they had a soldier with a gun talking about tidying up, whatever, and it was all over social media, and I laughed about it. It was funny.
Wow.
But there is a show. It's called The Patriot Act with Hassan Minaj, I think is his name.
I feel like I know that
and
I've heard it.
It comes out weekly and it's on Netflix. So I feel like if they had that sort of format, that would work.
Yeah.
For if
maybe she'll try to get over there. Yeah,
that would be nice.
Wasn't she supposed to be coming back with something else though, Robin Thede?
I'm
sure that she probably is.
I feel like I saw that on Twitter that she was coming back with something else, and maybe definitely not to.
We'll definitely
Black
look it up, or you guys let us know.
But.
I can imagine if they joined forces, that would be
amazing.
Great.
But BT also recently, I don't know if I should call it management, but they recently switched some of the key people that were in charge of things over there. So God bless you. That could have also had something to do with it. Get that nigger news off of here.
Oh my God. Wow. Wow.
I mean,
but yeah, I thought the special was great. Like I said, at the beginning, I was a little like, oh God. Because you go in expecting something.
You could always tell when she was bored. I was just sitting there, and so we were in my room, right? And she was sitting on the edge of my bed, and I was sitting up by like the headboard. And so I'm just sitting back there watching, just and then I'm like, oh, so you don't really like this part, huh? She was all on that phone. And then she was on it so much so that this really funny part happened and she missed it. And I was like, you gotta see this. You're gonna think this is hilarious. And so I rewinded it and she was like,
I ain't laugh like that. She's so dramatic.
You did fall back.
I did fall out. Yes, I did. That was hilarious. But I was on my phone because I was looking at people live tweeting about the show.
She was watching some videos there.
I was watching some videos.
Peeing me off. I was like, we're already watching something.
I know, but it was certain parts I was just like, okay, like, because I get it. It's clever. It's clever. Like a, Did you get that email? Like that's.
You got me there.
That's how I felt about certain parts. Other parts, I was literally falling out. Like I said, the Harriet Tubman was the first part I fell out at because it was hilarious. She got them jokes. And then when she was talking about the whole trans thug stuff, how she's, Suge Knight inside, that was funny.
I was like, I don't know if you want to be Suge Knight, Yanni.
I know. Try to be a different thug.
Right.
Yeah.
And stuff like that. Like, it was very funny. And then just her understanding and code switching when she was speaking, like when she was doing the whole Jamaican thing and when she was doing a white person and then she was doing like herself like that stuff was funny to me because we got to do it so much,
When I was watching the interview that she did on Breakfast Club, she was just, Charlamagne,
yourself.
I was going to say my spirit animal.
Oh, okay.
My older spirit animal. We all know who my younger one is. So get ready. Get ready. TD Jake's voice. He asked her, "Are you happy?" And she was like, "What? Why would you ask me that?" And then she was like, I mean, am I? I mean, that's such a loaded question. And then you, aka DJ Envy, and you, aka Angelique, was like, "Why are you pressing up on her like that?" And she was like, "Because he knows me, man." And so then she was like, "Am I gonna cry? I think I'm gonna cry." And so then she started crying, and then she was like, "I mean, but I am happy. Like, you don't know how long it took for this to happen, and what it took for me to get here. And I'm just I really am happy about this." And then she was also talking about how, like, people always be playing her, saying, like, why do you even have the right to talk? Like, you're half white.
Yeah, they do.
And they are all the way wrong because she's not half white. She is a complete person of color.
Right.
And a strong black woman. And I think that just her having to even deal with that, like, making people take you serious when they don't even respect you as what you're fighting for. And she just does a really good job of taking control. And I just really like that about her, and I really appreciate that about her. She posted up this other video of her schooling this white woman who had the caucasity to get up on her stage. I think I sent that to y'all.
Oh, and when she was like, what is your name again? Stephanie? She was like, what's your name? She was like, you said it. I be knowing. Yeah, I saw it.
Yes. And she was just trying to come up there and fight for white women. And she's just like, do you even know your place right now? Like, this is what's wrong with you. Like, I'm sitting here telling you the struggles of the black community, and you want to use your privilege to come up here and do this. Like, this, you are the problem. You're the epitome of the problem right now. And I'm just like, because people just don't respect her. Yeah. Like, no one would get up on, let's start with the top.
They did throw a banana at, who was it they threw that banana at? I cannot remember, but they was pissed. It was a male.
Oh my God.
It was a male comedian. They threw a banana. Like,
because he's a porch monkey.
It was terrible. It was a black male comedian.
Oh, let me
escaping me
see.
right now.
Oh my God.
I don't have
Why
my
would
Angela
they
Yee
do
report.
that?
Exactly.
Sorry.
Because you want to
Jesus.
be Charlamagne so bad.
Go ahead.
But so no one would do that to like Jerry Seinfeld or
Right.
I mean any
He's funny though.
other white comedians that I can't think of all right now.
That I
And
can think of right now.
right,
I only know one. The rest
out
is
of
the
my
funny
mind.
whites.
Or Ellen. They wouldn't do that to Ellen.
I do need to watch her
But
special.
it's like everybody loves Ellen. So it's like probably Donald Trump doesn't though.
Oh, of course not.
Right.
Throw her over the wall.
You lesbian nigger
Oh, it's
loving.
Dave Chappelle.
Oh, it was Dave Chappelle. Yep. Threw a banana at that man.
That's crazy, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. No one would definitely not get up on Dave Chappelle's stage.
A Mexican
Because-
man got arrested tossing a banana peel at Dave Chappelle.
And he was Mexican?
Don't act like you don't know George Zimmerman.
No,
was Mexican.
it says a New Mexico man. But was he Mexican though?
I mean,
Because you know
Get
New
it right, get it
Mexico
tight.
is just
Okay.
it's still just a part of the United States, and he could have very well been white.
a man who hurled the banana. Let me read.
He
more.
probably was white. I mean, because it's like you're Mexican.
Who has a banana at a comedy club
That's what I'm
anyway?
saying.
Someone who was intentionally coming to see
That
a
has to
black
be.
man.
Because
They're
all they have
plotting.
is that 2-drink minimum, and then you gotta get like food. They don't serve no bananas.
Oh, and then he gonna have a nerve to
They're
try to
not- they
sue.
always
He gonna
have
have a
it.
nerve to try to sue Dave for it.
Exactly. He's
David.
definitely white.
But no, one thing I really liked about Amanda is that she makes being a smart.
Whacked him twice. He
Grow up.
said his name is Christian Engler. He's 33. Well, this was in 2015. Was 33. He filed a lawsuit in New Mexico Friday claiming Chappelle's bodyguard whacked him twice in the face as he was being
doing his job.
He deserved
restrained
it.
by
He
security.
deserved it.
Oh my gosh.
He's white. He's a white man.
Yeah, right. Yeah, I figured, but need the facts. Anyway, I think Amanda
oh my
makes.
gosh! Look at them. Look, he's pathetic. Look
That's
at
how-
He's
him.
crazy. He's crazy. He looks crazy.
He looks like the Little Caesar pizza
He
man.
nailed him in the leg by discarding the. I saw it. He looks
He's
crazy.
Psychopath.
I'm sorry.
Anyway,
All right, go ahead. Go ahead.
I think that Amanda Seales makes being a educated, clever, nerdy black woman a thing, and for me, it feels good to see somebody that I feel like I can personally relate to on the screen. Like it just feels good. The only thing that would make me relate to her more is if she was darker. That's it. But I think inside,
God, she is.
I understand. Like I feel like that's how my brain works, and I really feel good to see that because being a nerd wasn't in until I made it happen. So
Oh, he did it twice. He did it to another black man.
he's a
Exactly.
serial banana peel thrower.
It's
Yes.
a plot.
Yeah.
This is my thing. If y'all see this man at this point, y'all should be patting him down.
It's exactly. A war of words. That's crazy. That you think that
See,
you can
white
do
people
that.
always get
That you
second
think you
chances
can
to do
that.
the
They
wrong
do
thing.
because I'm trying to tell you, if that had been a
Be
black
barred
person,
for life.
oh my
But what
god,
upsets me about white people, they do the dumbest things. Like, you purchased a ticket, so you wasted your money.
yeah,
Right.
So I'm
You
gonna
went
get paid,
to the
honey,
supermarket
regardless.
to just buy a banana.
He probably had a bunch of them. Just take this one. I have to keep the rest for the other
He probably
comedians.
don't even eat bananas.
Which
He
one
look
of
like he's low in
these?
potassium.
You
and
look like that.
Is your iron? What's happening?
You are
and
vitamin D deficient. I can
Right.
see
he
it in your
went
eyes.
completely out of his way to make sure that he sat up front in order to throw a banana
Yeah,
peel at
yeah.
this man. Like, you had to absolutely plot to do all of that. Like, because you had to buy tickets because this is Dave Chappelle.
Right.
So anybody
And you
who-
sitting up front. Honey, you spent
everybody's
money.
buying Dave Chappelle tickets. He is selling out.
Right.
So that means you was like, oh yeah, this nigger Dave's coming to town. I can't wait to get my ticket. I've been plotting on this for years. I already got Kevin. He's so little. I threw it right on top of his head. Let's see if I can give Dave a hat this time.
Oh my god.
Not a hat. A monkey hat.
Exactly.
Wait, didn't they say throw it at his leg? Like you don't even have no good aim. Like you,
He
it
probably
wasn't
put
home
it down there to
practicing.
get him to slip.
Slip right.
What do you think this is, Mario Kart?
That's crazy. That's wild.
Anyway.
And then he had the
Jeez.
audacity to try to sue him. That's crazy right there for
That's
me.
what I'm saying about Caucasian people. The bad ones.
Caucasity.
The
The Beckys. We learned about Becky's and Hannah's, the
Yes.
Becky's of the white world.
Oh wow.
White
I
people
know we kind of
and people that
derailed
happen
people.
to
Sorry.
be white.
You know.
But yeah, I think the special was great.
Yeah.
I loved it. Was watching it again actually.
Yeah, I was.
And-
Did y'all see I was watching it again? I saw it too.
Okay.
I thought you was looking at it on my TV. Where I said, I hope they don't play it because then I'm gonna have to resume to another spot.
Yeah, I did.
Oh,
Sorry.
you did. I knew you did.
Yep.
Okay.
I was watching it again just so I can fully appreciate the experience and see the things that I missed since I was in that phone. But it was good. It was really good. I will recommend it to people that I know will appreciate it because everybody can't appreciate this sort of humor. And the worst thing is I have people saying that this is dumb, this is stupid when it's not for you.
Yeah, it's just not for you. That's
Yeah.
and that's
Just
what
say
I had to
that. It's
realize.
not for you.
Like I said, like I appreciated it, but for you all, it was much more deeper comedy than it was for me.
Mm-hmm.
Because I'm,
Just
this
like
type of
just like they
person,
tell
the
the people that
comedians that I
perform
like.
to know the audience, you have to know your taste.
Yeah.
So you can properly
And I'm okay
appreciate
with
it.
that. I'm fine with it. But girl, I'm here for her. I'm excited about her journey and what's about to
This
happen.
could be the diversity module, honestly.
Just to make everybody watch it.
Yeah.
Because this is my thing. You think that I don't notice when white people do different things, like stand out in the rain without an umbrella and come in like a wet dog? I don't make a comment about it or act like I don't know him.
Right.
I'm like, yeah, that's just Fred. He was out in the rain.
It's just Fred.
It's like, either you're going to give me a compliment about my hair or not give me a compliment about my hair. If you feel like you don't know me, just don't speak to me like they doing my job.
I thought she was gonna say something like "get to know me," but she just like don't know me.
No, because I honestly I would prefer that than them. At my last job, they used to try to touch my hair.
Oh, that is. Oh.
At this job,
a criminal
they do
offense.
not touch my hair. They will when they notice that it's me. They will give me a compliment like, "Oh my gosh, your hair looks so nice." Because in the back of their mind, it's like, how did she do that?
Right,
Yeah.
right.
How?
Yeah, I'm waiting for that moment because I haven't had like any like hairstyles that's like that. But because I'm kind of waiting for the summer, you know what I'm saying? Because I want some color and things like that. So, but I was waiting for that moment that I come in with a good weave because I'm about to get weaved up, and and I'm just waiting to hear because every day that I go in, this one of my coworkers, she was like, for real, I just need to give you some money and just so you can take me shopping because you always come in here looking
My coworker says that to me too.
so good, and because they come in every day with leggings.
Yes.
Or
They can wear that.
or regular jeans.
White
I
women
would
can wear that
never
stuff.
be able to walk in there with just some leggings.
White
I mean,
women
I
can wear
did
that
wear
stuff.
leggings. I did. Because I was like, oh, they doing it? Say something.
You know, I could
That's when
never
they start creating rules
Yep,
because we do it.
exactly.
Create
Because then
it,
it would be
but
my butt.
everybody better
my butt
follow
is
it.
way too big, and
It is.
you know all that. Exactly. So I just ain't even go through. But I mean, because of the type of work that we do, I understand. That they don't be dressing up or whatever. But
Because that little boy
I-
definitely would grab up on you and some
but
leggings.
but however, I still like wear my dressy pants
Miss Burton.
or some nice jeans, but I wear a nice shirt with it. I don't dress it all the way down. You know what I'm saying? So I still want to look nice. I'm like, just because I'm coming here doing this hard labor, don't mean that I can't look nice. So I feel like if I go in there with some hair, they really gonna be like, oh, and like when I had my nails done or whatever, she was like, those are really really nice. Are they press-ons?
And you was like, yes,
Yes,
girl.
girl.
It's a special.
I say, yes, honey, they are because in this line of work, this is what I need on.
And
she was like,
That's actually not what you need on. You need
No.
something more
So this her
sturdy.
kid go
No,
home biting
she
on the
was
nail.
like-
What is a fingernail?
She was like, yeah, because I used to get mine really professionally done, and it hurts so bad
When you work them.
when when they have to get the child
She
and
get 'em
then
at a
break them back or
non-breakable
whatever.
length.
So yeah, so she gets them done now, but they're super short. So what's the point?
Yes.
What's the point? So, but I haven't, done it. So, but yeah, I can't imagine what it's gonna be like when I get my hair done.
It's
Hair
going to
did,
be like they
did.
just act like
Like
they
I was gonna
so
get my braids
shocked.
because I was great. Well, I was getting ready to actually see how it was gonna be. I was expecting because my braids were supposed to get done.
They were supposed to get done.
I hope
Sorry.
she's listening to this. Fired.
Canceled.
Fired. You're fired. So yeah. So, but
I don't understand, like Candace said, why they act so crazy. Like, we see them do the craziest things, and we just really be like,
but to them, just like to us, to them, it's not crazy. Like,
I get it. I get it. It's normal to them.
It's because of their,
But
how they are.
even things that are not normal to us, we don't overreact about.
Oh, right,
when we do something regular,
because
standard,
we overreact about getting shot and killed and stuff like that.
We don't overreact. We
I'm just saying, we, to them, it's like we got big things that we're considering. So these little minute things, we ain't really worried about it. We get bucked when the real stuff happens for us. Like, they don't. They just feel like,
Amanda said it. She was saying that black women know their whole life. They've been criticized their whole life. So when we face criticism, it doesn't tear us apart. The white women are not used to criticism, so they cry about every little thing.
Oh my gosh, she said she didn't like my hair.
Like, it's so, it's certain things that I just can't even afford to give energy to because we're so busy fighting racism and sexism and all the isms of the world that I don't have time. I can't fit it in my oppression clock. I can't do it. So those sort of things, I'm just like,
clock up here.
I'm just like, at this point, why is it that y'all can't understand that this is what it is?
By now. It's like, come on.
It's not your first black, well, I don't know. Some states it is. But it's not normally your first black person. Right. So you see that some things are.
I can always tell with a child when I'm their first black person they done seen.
Because they stare at you?
Have you ever had that experience?
I don't know, because a lot of kids stare.
They be like,
first of all, it's this video going around right now where they said, I want to say it's Shakira's kids, Shakira the singer, and her kids have never seen brown-skinned kids before, and they are literally like
wanting to touch it.
No, they are like pulling this girl's face, like.
Oh wow, Shakira's kids.
Yeah, and the people in the background, I think the parents are laughing, but the little girl is looking like
this ain't funny. Like, do y'all see what's happening here?
Like,
no one's doing nothing.
Just trying to understand what you're doing,
right?
Because when you do that to somebody, you make them feel like an other or an alien, or something like maybe.
Yeah, but I don't. This is my thing with them being children. How old are they?
They were young, like maybe like 4 or 5.
I blame her.
Someone said
because how do you have a video with Beyonce?
Right, right.
That's what I'm saying. Kids have never seen anyone brown before.
I'm gonna show you.
Oh wow, so they said that though, or is it allegedly? This is what was thinking. What was about her?
It's just a video.
She said it's a video.
Yeah, but I'm saying
that's evidence in a court of law.
No,
they've been out here assaulting little brown children.
Like, did they comment on it? Is what I'm saying. Like, did she say my children have never seen brown-skinned children, or did someone else say they're doing this like they've never seen brown-skinned children? You know what I'm saying? That's what I'm trying to say.
I don't know exactly.
Yeah, because I don't want to just put it out there because
it's already out there. So what people
they was definitely investigating.
Oh wow!
Like,
I feel so bad for people like that though.
Do you, or do you just want to slap them?
I do want to slap them, but I feel bad. I feel bad for them. That you haven't had enough knowledge by now to expose your children.
But see, that's my thing. That's a choice. It's no way in this world. Like I said, Shakira literally did a video with Beyonce, and that don't mean that they boys so they can hang out with Blue or the twins. But it's in the world that we live in today. There's no reason why a clear person cannot be. First of all, she's not even a clear person. She's of Hispanic or Latino descent,
right?
So she should definitely be introducing her kids to other people of color.
I'm quite sure that she probably has.
So it's intentional. It's intentional.
Oh, you can find. Oh, okay. We'll look at it. We'll find it.
So that's it. She's canceled.
And also, even that, like, it's not even, if you haven't, there's just common courtesy that you teach your children.
Yeah.
Like, regardless, any kid that I'm with, they know that you don't stare at someone. Yes, they may be different, but you do not stare. It's rude. Right. Whether they're darker than you, whether they have different abilities physically than you, whether they're taller or shorter, you don't stare.
And you put it in check in that moment. You don't try to wait. Well, I know I don't wait because, one, with children's minds, they're not going to really remember too much. So you have to, it doesn't matter how you do it. You can do it quietly, or you can, some people embarrass them. But, I don't embarrass them. I just usually do it. Oh, that's something else. That's something totally different. But, you kind of say, listen, that's rude.
Yeah, like,
don't do that.
When I took her children to Sam's, she don't get embarrassed. I do. We went to Sam's, and the lady, they was excited about the samples. Like, my sister loves to go on to Sam's on Saturdays to just eat samples, so it's a big thing. And we get into Sam's Club, and the one lady is like, I can't give them the samples unless you're here, because of allergies
Right.
and stuff. I appreciate that. I respect that. They're just in a rush. Don't worry about them. And so they got the samples, and I was like, do y'all like them, whatever? And they was like, oh, yeah, it's good. It's great. And then the lady proceeds to say, there's a white lady that has a train.
So it was her fault.
Yes. There's a white lady that's pulling a train around that has, like, kid stuff. And I was like, okay. So we walk away, and one of the children says, the white lady is right over there. And I was just like... And I said, it's rude to do that.
Yes.
You don't do that. And I can see the white lady. But you know how many white ladies are in here?
Right.
You can't just say that. I said, so we calm down on that.
Right.
You just know that's what you're looking for. But
Right.
you don't need to
You just
announce
say,
that.
there she is,
Exactly.
right there.
Like,
And, you
I
put
said, you're also looking
correct
for a train. Like, other things you're looking for aside from her just being white.
Exactly.
So that's what we're focusing on.
Right.
And
you
not
correct
screaming
it,
across
but you have
Sam's
to
Club.
correct it in that moment. I'm telling you, because otherwise, and you have to, when you're correcting them, you have to definitely give them an understanding of why they're being corrected. You can't just say, don't say that.
Yeah.
You have to say, don't say that, and this is why.
Yeah.
Not to say that, because otherwise you'll be in that situation all over again.
Definitely, yeah. Because you said don't say it that time. You didn't say don't say it again.
Right.
So,
Yeah.
but this special, watch it, support her, give her all the love, all the accolades that she deserves. I think it was so well done.
Kudos, girl.
For it to be her. Is this her first or is this her second? It's the first. Her first official special.
Yeah.
Um,
Does she have a podcast? I feel like I read
she
something that she
does.
has a
She
podcast.
does. And Trey's best friend loves her.
Okay.
So if we ever get the chance to meet Amanda, you have to meet my little sister's best friend. Yeah, it was really
She
complicated.
ain't little, honey.
And so yeah, like he listens to everything. And he was like, I listen to y'all podcast and I listen to Amanda, and it's so similar. Like y'all are like, that's what I listen to. And she has a podcast and she talks about all this sort of stuff. So support her podcast while you're supporting ours.
Yes.
Y'all can do two things. And I really I feel like she was preaching while she was up there, because she was definitely delivering some words. Because she was like, it doesn't cost you anything. You don't lose anything when you big up another sister. And I was like, exactly.
Yeah, honey.
I hate people that's like that. Like people that's afraid to say like, oh, I like that outfit. I like that. Where'd you get that from? Or that looks nice. Like, tell someone. Like, we have it so hard out here because people hate black people and black women are at the bottom of society's totem pole.
Yeah.
And a compliment really makes my day.
It goes a long way, honestly.
A real one, though. Amanda did try to teach her about compliments. So
Yeah.
but yeah. So
but it's good for people to watch these things, to get to know certain things. You know what I'm saying? Like they always say, I didn't know, but you have so many avenues.
That's what I say about white people.
Find out, like, take the time. Shucks, take some time out your day, like doing your gym time, something. Watch a couple of videos.
Something.
I'm just saying, if you really want to make the change and make the investment, you know what I'm saying, then take the time out, like you scheduling other things. Schedule this in. Get to know black people. I'm just saying.
Get to know them and not about them.
Yeah.
Because every black experience is a black experience unless it's anti-black.
Different.
Is what Amanda said. And it's true, because every black person is going to have a different experience, but it's still a black experience.
Yeah.
And you have to respect that. But, it's just a lot that was in this. It's some really good gems, some great information, amazing knowledge, very witty lines, fallout laughing moments. It was great. I think it was really good overall. And I left feeling empowered, educated, and I enjoyed the whole experience.
Oh, good. I'm here for it. I'm excited about where this could take her. Like you said, Insecure was on one plateau, but I think this is taking her to another whole. This is going to, because some people didn't watch Insecure. You know what I'm saying? I don't know who.
Yes.
But some people just didn't. But I
No,
think
we
that
got
this can
Insecure
open up
coasters in
another.
here.
Oh, I know, right? Where is she? Is she on here?
She's right there.
Oh yeah,
Candace
she's
is
right
in
there. Sorry, girl, you're being used at this moment. But yeah, I just think that this is going to definitely take her to a whole nother level of her career, which is great. But definitely one of the questions that we definitely want answered is the question that Candace had of, you want to know where she's going from here. Like, what is her end goal? I think that's what she was saying, which we would definitely love to know. Because I don't think we've really heard it in any interview or anything. So, but yeah, girl, we here for you. I'm here for you, I'm going to get to know the language, but I'm good. I'm good, girl. Anything you like? Well, you said everything you liked, huh? Okay. Well, you guys, let us know what you all think about it, how you feel about it. Because I know that definitely y'all had a whole lot of comments. Because clearly, little one over. I was going to say little one over there. I did say it though. I wasn't getting ready to say. I actually did say little one over there.
What?
Old girl over there. Sorry, she ain't old.
Yeah, because somebody need to be called ma'am. So we're not gonna get into that. But go ahead.
Over there, she
was on that phone on social media.
Yes.
I was following the show on the phone as well and watching videos.
But let us know how you all felt about this show. Please email us, tweet us, do all that good stuff. But email us at blackgirlbroadcast@gmail.com.
And follow us on social media on Instagram at blackgirl.broadcast_BGB, on Twitter at BLKGRL Broadcast, and on Facebook by searching Black Girl Broadcast.
And find us on your favorite podcast sites. Just search for Black Girl Broadcast. By the way, let me tell you something. I feel like every week I find out that we're on something else. Because the other day I went to a trolley tour of like houses and getting information about being a first-time home buyer, things like that. So hopefully that'll be coming for me within a year.
Yeah.
And I went with one of our used to be listeners. I had to pull her card, and she was like, I mean, y'all always talking about y'all on Apple Podcasts. I said, no, I tell people to find us on your favorite podcast site. And she was like, but are y'all on Google Play? And I was like, I don't know. Search for us. And bam.
Right
was
there.
right there on Google Play.
Oh, look at that.
And then probably like sometime, I know it's still the beginning of the year, but the more beginning of the year, I was listening to...
Say, where did your voice go?
You know where it went.
I know.
I was listening to Breakfast Club on iHeartRadio because usually when I wake up in the morning, I watch it live on Revolt. But once I leave out the house, I try to finish listening to it on iHeartRadio. And I heard that they were having podcast awards. And I was like, oh my goodness, are we on iHeartRadio? And I was like, oh, we on iHeartRadio.
Well, look
so
at that. Wow.
make sure that y'all get us up there so that we can be in the awards next year.
Yes.
Because that's a goal. It's not just the goal, but that's a goal. We're trying to be awarded.
Yes, we are.
First nominated and then awarded.
Yes.
So yes, look for us on your favorite podcast site by searching Black Girl Broadcast. And of course, if you're watching this right now, then that means you found us on YouTube. Yes.
And until next time, know yourself, know your worth. It's a Drake line.
I was sitting here like, I know that I haven't heard that, but maybe my kids have. That's what I was thinking. It's like, but
Girl, don't even act like you don't be listening to 92Q sometimes.
92Q is never being played in my car.
That is so not true. You was definitely jamming Beyonce one day.
It wasn't 92Q. It
Okay. wasn't 95.9.
It definitely was Pandora.
And if they was playing Beyonce, I'm almost positive they was playing Drake. So don't act like you never heard Drake music before.
It's not memorable for me.
You are lying. You are lying. You are.
First of all,
I just wanted to.
Kiki.
If I hear Kiki one more time,
You be saying it. You try to say
this
other
is the after
things
show.
with
Listen,
Kiki
y'all.
in it. This the after show.
I do not.
Don't
Until
disrespect
next time.
Drake.
Until I'm not. He's
just
pretty
did.
good.
Oh,
Until
no,
next
pretty
time.
good.
Disrespectful.
Until next time, you guys stay black.
Yeah. Black Lives Matter. Only site.
Felicia
Oh
clearly
my
a Drake
God.
hater. She's a Drake hater. We're going to deal with her.
Peace.
In the Middle East.